Soon as you see pen and paper, this how you know it's gonna be a banger. You see the Moroccan toad, banger. It's how you know. I came in with some receipts today, yo. I ain't gonna lie. But for any of those who's watching this video and that's not Muslim, if you watching this, please watch this video with a transparent mind, with an open mind. Boom. That's all I gotta say. Based off, oh snap. Based off, right, the title of this video, I'm gonna try to name some things to me why I feel like Islam is the truth under 10 minutes. Usually I could go for hours, bro. I could talk one thing about the Deen gang. I could talk about Islam for hours, like days. Like this is just me listing points alone. And it's like that. I could be writing way more, bro. I could be writing pages on if I could write a whole book or a whole book on why Islam is the truth. I would do it. I would honestly do it. If someone asked me to do a presentation on why Islam is the truth, right here, boom, 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 yeah. Because Nipsey Hussle said something that really stuck with me. If you confident in something, you got to be willing to die on that hill. So when it comes to this deen, like, as much as I say I love Islam, in my heart, sometimes I still feel like it could be better. But still, I'm still confident in this. And I'm going to show y'all why. I don't know if this is going to be under 10 minutes, but all right. Back to in front. This how you know I'm coming with some, some points. But so I'll say what led me to even digging deep into talking about religion and all this stuff is I'll probably say growing up, a lot of majority of Black Americans are Christian. I come from a Christian background myself. Before my grandparents converted, they was Christian, but they were holiday Christians, what they said. But talking to them and talking to old friends of mine, talking with them, it's just like like they're explaining their beliefs to me, and it's just like it never really sat with me. Even some things in Islam, they never really sat with me until I got older. But I'll probably say this main thing. This is number one to me. This was really something that opened my eyes up a lot. When I was going through my, trying to search for a religion that was right for me, even though I was born a Muslim. Number one, number one was according to biblical scriptures, right? Jesus spoke Aramaic. And for those who know about Aramaic and know how they pronounce, how they say God in Aramaic, it's E-L-A-H. Elah. Elah. Yeah, Elah. So Elah. Something it sounds a little too much like Allah. And in Arabic, how they say one God is Ilah. Ilaha or Ilah. So hearing that, it's just like, yo, this sounds a little too familiar. And I'll probably say talking to my Christian old friends, I real life sat in a church and listened to the Wednesday what is it on Wednesdays, bro? For all my Christians, y'all know what I'm talking about, but sitting there and I'm just listening, I'm just like, it's not really sitting with me. I have a lot of questions, and a lot of the questions that I had, they couldn't answer them. Honestly, they couldn't answer them. And number two, this was another one that really stuck with me. Number two was in the book of John, right? Jesus says, peace be with you. So in the book of John, chapter 21, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it says. He's saying salam alaikum. I'm like, what? It's saying this in the Bible. Why don't the Christians give us salam? I was like, well, what happened? We know what happened. I'm gonna get into that too, but what? Number three. This was another one that really blew me as well. Reading pretty much touching base on the Bible and reading some biblical scriptures and watching a lot of biblical videos and hearing other people talk about their religion. This is what led me to appreciating my religion and standing more firm on my religion way more. So number 3, in the book of Matthew, Jesus prayed. He put his head on the floor, like how us Muslims do. And the Orthodox Christians, the original Christians, they pray with they face on the ground. That's what you're supposed to do. Nowadays, in the West, because I live in the West, I'm in America. The Western Christians, what do? They be clapping their hands and shouting. Huh? In the book of Numbers as well. I'm telling you, I got some points. I got some heat. So you better come in here with a transparent mindset, an open mindset. In the book of Numbers, in the book of Genesis, Abraham bowed down to pray. It's pretty much what I'm trying to tell y'all. They're prostrating to pray, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So pretty much those 3 things, when I found that out, like in the Bible, that those main 3 things that I just told you, that just sound, I'm like, yo, this is Islam. Like, this is deen. You feel me? I'm like, yo, this is deen this is the deen in their book, but they're not practicing it. That's what I'm trying to say. Now we are gonna get into the Islamic aspect, and we're gonna go back into the previous thing I was just talking about, but now we're gonna get into the Islamic aspect. In the Quran, right, it talks about embryology. In chapter 23, verse 12 through 14, it talks about embryology. If I had I do got it. Matter of fact, why don't I have the Quran? I'm gonna be right back. I'm moving as if I don't have a Quran. For all my people who's want to read one, you can get it off of Amazon. It's called the Clear Quran. I don't know if y'all see it or not, but yeah. Why am I moving as if I don't? Yeah. So what was I talking about? Yeah, 23. Okay, boom. So in chapter 23, it's called the believers. So verse 12, I was talking about embryology. So it says, and indeed we created mankind from the extract of clay, then placed each human as a sperm drop in a secure place. Then we developed the drop into a clinging clot, then developed the clot into a lump of flesh, then developed the lump into bones, then clothed the bones with flesh, then we brought it into being as a new creation. Like, what? I don't think people, even us as Muslims, I don't think we really understand how strong this book is, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is bro, I be having no words, bro. Like, seriously, I be having 0 words, because even touching back on the pre-Islamic Arabs, when the people, the companions of the Prophet, peace be upon him, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when they would recite Quran, the pre-Islamic Arabs would try to play music and Arabic poetry to try to distract the people from listening to it. But that's how powerful the words of Allah is, y'all. Like, these are the words of Allah. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I can prove to y'all that this is the word of Allah. But anyways, that was 4, embryology. Remember that. There's plenty more points, but these are just mine. 4 is embryology. 5, I said in the Quran, it talks about 2 seas not crossing paths. Like, y'all, I don't know if y'all seen this picture, but the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, they can't intertwine with each other. And it talks about that in chapter 55. All right, so cool. Bear with me, y'all. I definitely came unprepared. Like, why didn't I just have a Quran? But yeah, just bear with me, y'all, real quick. All right, 55. All right. Okay, so here it is. All right. I'm mad, bro. All right, focus up. All right. So in chapter 55, verse 19 and 20, it says, he merges the 2 bodies of fresh and salt water, yet between them is a barrier they never cross. So when I seen that, I'm just like, what? Like, can't nobody, pretty much what I'm trying to tell people is, can't nobody tell me there's not a God. That's what I'm trying to say. Can't nobody tell me there, Yeah, can nobody tell me there's not like God isn't real, bro. Just based off this book by itself. Can't nobody tell me. So chapter 55, verse 19 and 20. Numbers number 7. No, number 6. The word, this is my okay, number 6. The word days is listed 365 times in the Quran. The word days. Bro, I can't believe, like, bro, how am I getting mind boggled? And I already know this. Like, bro, and this is definitely not about to be under 10 minutes, bro. Oh, okay, let's push under 15. Let's push under 15. All right. And the word days is listed 365 times in the Quran. 365 days in a year. The word days is listed 365 times. That's not like what? And the word months is listed 12 times. 12 months in a year. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like, and then, like I told y'all before, and I'm gonna keep saying, there's plenty more miracles. These are just like I'm not gonna say the basic, but the ones that just like stood out to me. Like, these are my personal points. Um, number seven. Number 7 for me. This was the one that I was talking about earlier. Like, this is the only religion where it's never been this book had never been played with by mankind. Is what I'm trying to say. All the other religions, like the Jews, the Christians, as time went on, mankind played with their book, and that's just the reality. And we're gonna get into that as well. But just remember, 7, that this is the only book in the world that hasn't been changed. This is the only book in the world where the author tells us that he loves us, bro. And I'm gonna say that again. This is the only book in the world where the author tells us how much he loves us. None, like the word forgiveness in this book. The word forgiveness is listed 234 times, and the word punishment is listed 117 times in this book. Like, the author is telling us how much he loves us. He's not punishing us. He's not. No. This is the guide to life. Like, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said this deen is simple. But us as humans, we make it harder on ourselves. But this is a simple, easy religion. This is not something that you gotta be. You don't gotta be on no extreme time. You don't gotta just Quran all day, just reading pages of the Quran all day. No, like, you can have a dunya as well. For those that don't know what dunya means, that means like a worldly life. Like, you can live in this world. You can live life. Is what I'm trying to say. But just watch what you do. Don't put yourself in a box. And that's how people view religion. They view it as a box, and it's not supposed to be a box. It's not supposed to be a restriction. It's supposed to be protection for you. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to my 7th point, because in the book of Luke, it states that Jesus was a prophet. And I know in Christianity that, they call him the son, or some even call him, I don't want to say it because it sounds crazy to me personally. It sounds crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But I had seen this comment on YouTube, and it had said, if Jesus is or was God, then whom is he praying to? Why was he praying? Because God is absolute self-sufficient. But while even on the cross, right? When he was getting crucified, he had asked, for the Christians, the Father. He asked the Father, my Lord, why have you forsaken me? So Jesus is or was God. Why would he forsaken himself? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that was a very deep question, bro. And I'm happy a lot of people are asking these questions because they need to be answered. And it's sad to say, because it's like, yo, like, why did people play with y'all book to the point to where, like, nobody can agree on a certain thing? For all my Christians and Jews and whatever belief you are in, why can't everyone just agree that on one book? In Islam, we believe that, like, yo, this is the main book. This is the core book we believe. There's no other different verses of the Quran and Like in the Protestant Bible, there's 66 books. The Catholic Bible has 73 books. The Ethiopian Bible has 84 books. The Avery African Slave Bible, there's two of them. One is held in the UK, one is held in the States, in DC. But this book is the only book with 114 chapters, and they're memorized by billions of people. You can ask a 5-year-old right now in Somalia to recite a verse in the Quran in Arabic, like just like here, just boom. They can recite it. You can ask a 6-year-old in Bangladesh, flip to a random page in the Quran, recite, boom. Ask any other belief, recite one verse from your book. Can they do it? Nah. The answer is no. They can't do it. Some, not all. Majority of them can't. Pretty much what I'm trying to say, the majority of them cannot do that. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said he was sent down here to perfect good mannerisms and good character. In the Christian belief, right? The Jehovah's Witnesses. You see them often. They knock on doors to try to spread their word around, right? This is where it's about to get very interesting. You see how they knock on doors to spread their word, right? Us as Muslims, we believe like, yo, we don't even gotta talk to show people the deen, like action. And I'm gonna give y'all a story, bro. Like, I was at Juma last week in Lakeland, and me and my brothers, we had to park mad far. We had to walk, like literally had to walk to the masjid. It wasn't that far, it was really down the street. But while we walking, it's some, he's a black brother, chilling. He don't got a shirt on. He got his headphones. He had headphones in. He just had like a gallon of water. Like he's mad sweaty, but he's walking, no shirt on. We walking by. We got thobes on. We chilling. We walking down the street. He give us salams. We said walaikum salam. He was asking about, like when can he come to Juma and all this, and this. He was like, oh, I don't know Arabic though. Da da. I'm like, and my brother, we was telling like, nah, just come in as you are. Like when you convert, Allah literally wipes away all your past sins. Like when you convert, you're literally like a newborn baby. Like as soon as you say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, I declare that there's no God but God, and Muhammad is the last and final messenger of God. All your sins is wiped out, gang. All your past sins is wiped out. Like you're literally, like my granddad say, you're literally a newborn baby, bro. But we was chopping up. He's across the street. We just yelling at each other. He was like, oh, da, da. He's talking. He want to go to Juma. I told him I was at Friday at 1:30. When you come, look presentable. You can wear like a white shirt, some pants. Just don't be in there wearing no shorts. But, and shirt off. Just go presentable. And I asked him for his number. He told me he got out of jail 2 weeks ago, so he don't even have a phone. He told me to just text this phone number. I texted him. I'm like, yo, hopefully he responds, bro. I hope he responds, bro. But it just goes to show, like, if I didn't have a thobe on, he wouldn't even have known I was Muslim. Because us as Muslim men, like, I feel like this is what, we got to do better in a little bit more. Like, we don't even have to visibly show that we're Muslim. Muslim girls, they have to cover. They have to. Us, we could just wear, like, a pants, a shirt, but as soon as we put this on, it's, oh, what are you? What are you? Well, I'm Muslim. You feel me? But he texted me like 3 hours later. He told me he converted in prison. He told me he has the Quran. He just said he need another prayer rug. I was like, all right, cool. I told him Juma's on Friday at 1:30. So we're going to see if he wants to go. Like one thing about Islam is like, we're not about to shame you. We're not about to shame you for if you don't want to convert. Like it's literally on you. We're not about to, hellfire. No, like nah, cool. That's your life. But don't shame Dean, because if you shame the Dean, then we gonna get on you. Respectfully. But what also stuck with me was another thing was seeing like the Orthodox Christians, right? The nuns, the nuns, the Pope, they're dressing modestly like me. If y'all see pictures of Mary, the ones that they be, you see she has on a chemo. You see Jesus, he has on a garment, like a thong. But if a Muslim girl walk down the street, it's an issue. I'm walking outside with a thobe one other day, white lady with her man, glaring at me, bro. Just say hey, or just give me a compliment, bro. Like, why you gotta be weird? But even in the Bible itself, it tells the woman to cover. Do you see that today? No, sir. They say no tattoos. They say all this stuff that pretty much what this tells us. That they, the Bible told us that. And in this book, it talks about, Christians and Jews. In this book, they call you the people of the book. Y'all are people of the book. When we talking about people of the book, we're talking about the Injil and the Torah. Injil meaning the gospel. That's what we believe came down. That the gospels of today are not the gospels that we believe that God sent down. We don't even know where they at. We don't even know where the Torah at. We don't know where the original Torah at. Where the original gospel at? We don't know. But, seeing the nuns and the popes, they can dress freely and yeah. But me and my mom, we at Walmart, we get looked at. Crazy, right? Really crazy. But I have plenty more points. I'm gonna be honest. There's like I told you before, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of points I can say, but I'm gonna just keep it short because this is definitely longer than 10 minutes. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is the only book where the author tells us how much he loved us. I'm gonna say it again. Bro, even just having this in my hand, this is really crazy, bro. I don't think we truly understand how powerful, the words in this book, how powerful they are, bro. This is literally our guide to life. But do we pick it up and read it? Even me, yo. I'm not singling nobody out, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Share with whoever. Share it to someone who has questions. Maybe I might answer their question, but hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm not, and for those who are watching this video and you follow any religion that I said, I'm not coming for your belief. Christians, I just want y'all to know that I'm not coming for your beliefs at all. I respect Christians. Like I told y'all in the Quran, Allah is talking about y'all, the people of the book. So it's how can I disrespect y'all? I just don't respect how, those people play with y'all book. The Council of Nicaea in 325. They literally had a whole voting meeting they took a vote whether or not to take Jesus as the Son of God or God. So it's just wow, y'all really playing. Stop playing. Why y'all playing with, Prophet Jesus, son of Mary, born of virgin birth? Yeah, but share this with whoever. Hope y'all really enjoyed my points. And we going. Peace.